자, 안녕하십니까. 네, 반갑습니다. 예, 오늘, 예, 2021년, 5월 1일, 토요일입니다. 자, 이제 4월이 지나고, 이제 5월 첫날인데, 예, 오늘 근로자의 날이죠. 오늘 근로자의 날. 예, 자, 뭐, 토요일이라서 이제 원래 쉬시는 분도 계실 테고, 또 이제 근로자의 날로 인해서 토요일에 이제 일을 하는 날에도 불구하고 근로자의 날로 인해서 쉬시는 분도 계실 테고, 자, 또 이제 근데 또 근무 특성상 쉴 수가 없어서 이제 일하시는 분도 계실 텐데, 자, 모두 힘을 내시고, 자, 즐거운 토요일 되시길 바라면서, 자, 이번 방송 MLB더쇼 20 RTCS, 자, 로어투더쇼 이 상훈 키우기 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 어느덧 이제 19화가 진행되게 됐는데, 자, 이제 이번 시즌이 정말 마지막이길 바라면서, 자, 진행되겠습니다. 자, 지금 현재 이상호 선수 7승 연패고요. 시즌 7승 연패. 그 다음에 요르단 발라조비치가 4승 1패. 그 다음에 삼선발 호세 베리오스가 4승 4패. 그 다음에 4선발 페르난도 로메로 선수 3승 0패고요. 자, 5선발 알렉 베이팅어 2승 3패로, 자, 어느 정도 이제 선발은 그래도 그렇게 안 좋은 상황은 아닙니다. 그래도 자, 이게 좀 근데 좀 방어율이 좀 높은 선수도 맞는데, 이거 호세 베리오스 선수는, 이게 참, 이 선수가 좀 주축에 돼서 좀 많이 도움이 돼야 되는데, 자, 아직까지 4승 4패. 그래도 이제 방어를 그렇게 나쁘지가 않습니다. 그 다음에, 뭐, 자, 그 다음에 이제 마무리 투수, 세란토니 도밍게즈 선수. 자, 이렇게 있고요. 자, 지금 현재는 2026 시즌입니다. 2026 시즌이고, 순위, 자, 아메리칸 리그 중부지구 1위를 달리고 있습니다. 27승 11패인데, 이게 지금은 경기 시즌 초반이라서, 경기 초반일지라도 성적이 좋더라도, 걱정이 돼요. 자, 이제 그러면 바로 경기 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 이제 첫 번째 경기는 LA 다저스와 경기를 펼치겠습니다.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of
자,
baseball on the
다저
show. Ought
스타디움에서
to be a
펼쳐지고
good one
있는
here between the
LA
Minnesota
다저스와의
Twins
경기고요.
and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show.
자,
And it
양팀
comes your
선수들이
way
나오고
next.
있고, 자, 상대 투수는 메카이 선수네요.
Brendan McKay gets the call for
자,
game one of the series. What do we need to
메카이
know here,
선수.
Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground to the
야,
left.
초구 때렸네.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A
도노반
base
케이지
hit.
선수.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be.
자,
Right
마이크
there. Give me a
부스치.
knock through the left side.
So coming to the plate, Michael Busch, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Yanked hard but foul to the
이
right.
방망이들이 적극적인데.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Armenteros arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup.
자,
Hero, give us what
제이슨
you have on
마르틴.
this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and
자,
take
3호 타자
hope
제이슨
he doesn't
마르틴
have his
선수.
secondary stuff and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Their count now at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the
야,
first
왜 잘 쳤지,
baseline.
애들이.
But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line hard.
이럴 수가.
But this will be a foul ball. Casey, a runner at first with one gun in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that
좋았던
runner from
사람.
first is going to be in motion. Special.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now,
자,
Dominic Smith. He
2회
was
초
one of the
2회 말
stars from yesterday's
도미니크
game as he had
스미스.
3 hits in the victory.
자, 2할 3푼 그 다음에 9홈런. 예, 12타점 있습니다.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Where's the first now?
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Popped him up. Smith over to his right.
I got it.
1 out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, looking to stay
Marcell
hot.
Ozuna.
He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him.
오케이. 자, 그 다음에 코레시건가? 예, 코레시거. 6번 타자.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
자, 이번
1, 2,
2회는
3 go the
예,
Dodgers. We'll move to the
3자
third with
범퇴로
no
잘
score.
마무리하고요.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching
자,
from their
헤이디
boys in
와트니.
blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon.
자,
And
3회
Lee, he'll
초.
get to take his first cuts
자,
here.
3회 초에 원아웃 상황에서 예, 타석에 들어섭니다.
And the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower
안타
and
좋아.
control the strike zone.
야, 잠깐.
He's got it. Throw.
아, 저기,
Get him.
좋습니다.
You know,
야, 그래서 저게
it's
안
not very
빠졌다고,
often
공이?
that pitchers are
아,
able to get
저걸,
some base hits.
야,
Even though
저거
that's an
빠지는 공인 줄
infield
알았는데.
knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me?
야,
From
저걸
a
잡았어,
defensive
그거.
standpoint, this is rock bottom.
야.
I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes.
The right fielder. Victor.
And there he goes towards second. Got him swinging the throw. And
Ah.
he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in now, number 43. Not the shiniest
자,
of batting
에딩
average as he comes in
라우스.
hitting down in the 220s for the year. 0-1 the count.
No out.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss
Okay.
on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Patrick Mazika is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
The 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Brendan McKay is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder Donovan Casey. Fouled off.
Donovan Casey.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. Down.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Here we go, guys.
And a good bite to
Okay,
that slider as he
좋습니다.
swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Michael Bush, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch on the way. Fouled away.
자, 잠깐만요. 전화가 바뀌었습니다. 예. 네, 여보세요? 아, 예, 이따가 전화 드릴게요. 다시 지금 방송 중이라서. 예. 예. 잠깐만, 뭐야, 이거. 왜 교체됐지? 어? 뭐야?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching
이런
performance, kept
젠장.
the opposition at bay, and as a
아,
result,
이런
he's our
젠장한.
top player of the game.
Yeah, he was
왜 교체됐지, 갑자기 또?
outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this
아,
one,
이게.
as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up.
아, 힘을
That's
돌려버렸구나.
dominant pitching, and he
아,
really
바보같이
took control
정말
of this
참.
game.
Warriors Dodgers.
And that 1 run held up
아,
tonight.
이게.
1-0 the final.
아, 전화 받느라고 당황해서, 아, 힘으로 돌려버렸네요. 예.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
오케이, 연승 좋습니다.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from Game 3 of the series.
자, 이번에는 템파베이 레이스와의 경기 이어지도록 하겠습니다. 자, 타겟 필드에서 펼쳐지게 되는 템파베이 레이스와의 경기.
Lee gets the starting nod for the Twins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Got him to go down swinging there. Manuel Margot is retired to kick off the inning. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Lee, just 24 years of age, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it.
구석에 100마일이 나오는데 저걸 그래도 커트해내네.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away.
And we'll have to leave it
아, 이
there as
3번
this is strike
타자들이
3,
아, 이게
and that will
전반부터
retire.
아, 상대가 힘드네. 초반에.
Second inning set to go, and standing in the
알렉스
outfielder, Alex
키릴로프.
Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff.
자, 이번 시즌 2할 3푼 8리 6홈런에 2 3타점 있습니다.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that
자,
batters
지난
love to take a
경기에서는
rip
4대
at,
0으로
but that one froze him.
타타수 무안타로
The windup
안타가
and the
없고요.
0-1. Kirilloff is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching.
자, 몸 좀
Even
짚고.
more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Armenteros comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
자, 그다음에 5번 타자 오스틴
He just
헤이즈.
ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
자,
So digging in now,
샌디
Cordero, and he is
코르데로.
proving to be something of a
자, 2할
non-threat with the
8푼입니다.
bat in his hands
예,
this
2할도
year.
채 안
The
되네요.
average isn't pretty. Oh, and this ball is
어.
absolutely blasted high
야, 뭐야,
and
이거.
deep. Gone.
야, 아, 한 방에 있네. 어우, 시즌 6 홈런.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
야, 초구를 그냥 받아쳐버립니다.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
야, 이거 너무 잘 쳐가지고 이거 할 말이 없네. 예. 비거리 424피트. 예.
Stepping in now,
자, 7번 타자 라몬
as the
우리아스.
first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
자,
He's a guy
2할
looking to
1푼
break out in
9리
a big
3홈런.
way.
예,
Hasn't been getting the
13번
results
넣었습니다.
he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Rtts, the native of Mexico. He's a veteran of 7 years at the a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So just the one
자,
hit in the inning,
이렇게
but it's a home
비록 이제
run
솔로
that
홈런
pushes
맞긴
him out in
했습니다만,
front.
예,
We'll
다음
go to the bottom
타자를
half
3점
of
잘
inning number 2.
잡아내면서
It's the
자,
Rays
2년을
1
마무리했고요.
and the
이렇게
Twins
해서
nothing.
2회가 진행되는 동안 예, 1대0으로 지고 있습니다. 예. 아, 이게 참 이게
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Reyes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture.
The catcher, number 55.
Ronaldo Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
로날도 헤르난데즈 선수, 예, 지난 시즌 포스 부분 골든글러브 예, 수상을 했습니다.
And it's 1-1.
아, 이거 스트라이크 안
He
잡아주네.
obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call. And
There's a
이것도
drive
강타로
high in
또
the
이제
air and deep to left center
근데
field.
적게 잡았습니다만.
Reyes is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Manuel
And the pitch.
Margot.
Two out, nobody on.
We got 2. 2 down.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Good luck with that
연승을
pitch.
했을 때
That
계속
pitch is an
연승해야 되는데
absolute nightmare.
연승 끊기면 안
Almost
되는데.
unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Now another 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's a
야, 이거 나오다가 말 가만히 나오다가 말았어.
0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Line drive to center
아,
field. That
이놈의
gets
새끼들.
down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning
왜
will
이렇게 커서
continue at
잘하지?
least one more batter.
자,
Man, I thought
안녕하십니까.
this
어서
at-bat was
오세요.
over. Down
예.
0-2, he's able to
아,
work
현재
himself
1대0으로
back
지고
into a
있고요.
hitter's count,
아, 또 이제
2-2,
안타를
and he's able
맞습니다.
to find the knockout there.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
다행이다.
Barreto's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they're up 1-0.
자, 3회까지 진행되는 동안 점수는 1대 0이고요. 자, 현재까지 지금 미네소타 트윈스 안타를 치지 못하고 있는데 쳤고요. 점수 못 내네.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off
Here
for
comes the
Tampa Bay,
first pitch.
the
자,
first
페이트
baseman,
아넬로스.
Pete
아이고, 한 번 더 몰렸다.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
오케이.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
그러면은 직구를
Swing and a miss on the fastball,
자.
and that's the first out.
제어가 잘 되지 않았습니다만 헛스윙 나오네요.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex
자, 타보
Kirilloff.
타자
He's
알렉스
0 for 1 thus
키릴로프.
far.
Alex Kirilloff.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
아이고,
Swing
제구가.
and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider
Okay.
that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alex Kirilloff goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder.
As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hayes, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Come on now.
Here comes another 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he
Okay.
struck him out, his
좋습니다.
7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here.
자,
To
비록
the
이제
bottom of inning number 4 we
뜬금포
go.
홈런
The Rays are out
홈런
in
한 방으로
front,
이제
1-0.
주긴 했습니다만은 그래도 이제 잘 던지고 있어요. 그 문제가 이제 득점 우선에 타는
Standing in, Sandy Cordero.
선수들이
He
득점
went
못해.
deep in his first at bat. We'll see what
자,
he's got in store for us here.
And that's
저
been the entire
타석에서
offense so
홈런
far in this
쳤던
one. They've been shut
샌디
down other than that.
크로데로입니다.
Strike 1 to start the at bat.
자, 이분이
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
자신감이
Right to him.
붙었구나 이 새끼.
And the 5th inning will
아주
start with a ground
바로
out,
이제
1
반망이
away.
나오네.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The second
Yeah, and
baseman,
kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
야, 근데 정말 가끔씩 이제
Into
좀
the windup.
종종
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
제구가 안 됐는데
And another
이러다가
foul
또
ball.
이러다가 홈런 맞네. 그런 기분이 좀 듭니다.
The next 0-2.
아이고
Checked
제구가 안
his
되더라
swing
그래도.
there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center
이번
fielder.
거는 예,
He's
이번
got it.
타자는
A nice play there.
운이
Two away.
좋았네요. 제구가 잘 되지 않아서. 예.
Now
자,
batting,
8번 타자
Patrick Wisdom.
패트릭
Flied out in his
위즈덤
first at bat, so
선수입니다.
make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
자, 높게. 발 높이.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out
좋습니다.
of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the
자,
5th coming up.
5회
It's the Rays 1
초까지
and the
이어진
Twins
동안
nothing.
1대0이고요. 자, 왜 3루 이상을 못 가? 왜?
Digging in,
2루
Ronaldo
이상을?
Hernandez. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Hernandez, a Colombian-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball, that's out. Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out.
And he rings up
오케이,
another
삼진.
one. Make it
자,
9
6회까지
strikeouts for him in the
되는데도
game.
예,
I always like
분마이를
watching pitchers that
찍고
attack with their
있습니다.
fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so
좀
far in
체력이
this
떨어져서
one.
이제
And there was
좀
another
구석에
good
떨어질 수도
fastball for a
있는데
strikeout there.
아직까진 100발 찍고 있어요.
At the plate, Manuel Margot
Tampa Bay.
runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch
자,
anyway. He
JP
becomes out
크로포드
number 2.
이제 세 번째
Up
타석이
next
제가
for the Rays,
다가왔습니다.
JP Crawford will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pete Alonso goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Alex Kirilloff stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner.
와, 이게
And
또
that's in for a
아슬아슬하게
base hit.
아슬아슬하네.
Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
자,
Take a look at
그래도
this again in slow motion. He
바로 잘
tracks this thing all
커버해주면서
the way, gets his hands
1루에
quickly to the zone,
묶어뒀고요.
and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Austin Hayes. Kirilloff stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Sandy Cordero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
나이스 플레이입니다.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the
야,
inning.
이거를
More of the show.
바로
Saturday baseball after this.
아, 이렇게 지나? 이렇게 해서 시즌 첫 패배를 하게 됩니다. 이상호 선수.
Took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Holloway wins his 3rd of the season. Lee struck
자,
out
요르단
13
할로웨이
in the
선수가
losing
이제
effort.
선두
Aaron
투수가
Bummer
됐고요.
hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRozan.
8이닝을 던졌네. 자, 이번 경기는 캔자스시티 로얄스와의
We are
경기입니다.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition
자,
of Major
카우프만
League Baseball.
스타디움에서
Tonight
펼쳐지게
we've got
되는
a good matchup in
캔자스시티와의
store between the Minnesota Twins
로얄스와의
and the
경기.
Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brady Singer will be the starter
자,
for the
브레이디
Royals in
싱어.
this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's
자,
really
6경기
been
나와서
struggling lately. In his
3푼
last 3
평균
starts, he has
득점
a whip of
4.91을 기록하고
over
있는데
1.50.
자, 이번
Lots of base
선수도
runners, lots of hits,
야,
and
이게
lots of walks,
광탈하려나?
and
이게
that
저
doesn't add up to very good performances.
이번에는 그래도 득점을 하네 그래도. 예. 와.
So coming to
그래도
the plate,
이번에는
Drew
잘합니다.
Jackson. He'll
예.
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled away.
Jackson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high
그다음에
fastball, a high piece of
브레넌
cheese,
데이비드,
swung
이와
and a miss.
삭금이
That pitch looks so
타율.
inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Snatched out of
와.
midair at first base for out
자,
number
라인
2.
드라이브. 그다음에
Stepping up
요르단
now,
알바레즈
Yordan
선수입니다.
Alvarez.
예,
As we take a look at the
이번
splits
시즌 2할
between April and
1푼이
May.
Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove
자,
lately.
요르단
Victorious
알바레즈
in
선수
7 of their last
예,
9.
이번
Matty,
시즌
this team is oozing
본래
confidence right
37경기
now. They were
덤에서
playing well
예,
coming into
본래
this game.
예,
And what do they
출루
do right out of
1위입니다.
the chute, top of the first throw, a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
No.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding
그렇지만
me,
저한테 안
with the
되죠.
side retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0.
아, 이게 말이 뭐 마시질 않으니까 입이 부쩍부쩍 마르는데 어우. 자, 투로 홈런.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Nick Pratto. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
자, 4번 타자 닉
Lots of baseball
프라토.
left in this one as we're still
예,
early
2할
on.
7푼
But you don't
9리.
want to fall too far
최근
behind.
5경기에서
They're already down by a bundle. And
최근
one of the things you want your leadoff guy
5경기에
to get
연속 안타를
on
치고 있습니다.
and set the table for
예.
the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Fastball swung
Okay.
on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Anderson Miller stands in as he looks at
자,
ball
5번 타자
1 here.
앤더슨 밀러 선수고요. 예, 시즌 타율 1할 6푼 8리.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2.
야, 이것도
On a line, that's a base hit.
야, 이걸 또 어떻게 받아치네 또 저것도. 자, MJ 멜렌데즈. 자, 2할 1푼 9리. 자, 몇 경기 연속 안타인 것 같은데 잘 못 봤네.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running in there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with
자,
back-to-back
삼진.
big-time
우선은.
heaters.
And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Andrew Bechtold is at the plate now as he looks at
자,
strike
7번
1.
타자 앤드류 베토.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
2 out here and a runner at second. Still no balls
아,
and 2
스피드
strikes.
69인한테 도루를 주다니. 참.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but
다시.
missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals leave. Coming to the plate now, Jason Guzman, and his guys have quite a hill
자,
to
발바닥은
climb. Down
제이슨
5
구즈먼
zip here in the
선수.
early going.
시즌 타율 2할 6푼, 2할 6리.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third.
야, 이것도
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to
존
drive that for a
토레스.
nice.
자,
Stepping
최근
in, John Torres.
35타수 14안타. 예, 4할을 치고 있네요, 최근.
Thump at the plate right now.
예. 자, 9번 존 토레스 선수 3할 6푼 1리 시즌 타율.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
이런 타자가 왜
fastball
9번
by him at the
타자지?
letters. It's 1-1. Guzman on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also
자,
worth noting that
이번
he'd be in line for the
방송에서
win if this keeps up.
초반에 두
As we take a
경기가
look at
이제
the league leaders in games won this season.
연속으로
And
이제
as you
승리를
see,
하지
he's right up
못해서
there among league leaders in that
자, 다른
department.
선수들에게 선두자를
Into the box
내줬고요.
now,
선발
Drew Jackson, 0 for 1
다승
here in the early
선두를
going.
내줬고요.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
자, 이번 지금 같은 분위기라면 연승 이제 이번 경기에서 선발승을 할 수 있을 것 같고.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. To
좋아.
second for one.
잠깐만. 이게. 이게.
Brennan Davis hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
이거
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royal Strand.
자, 꾸역꾸역 이제 실점을 맡고 있긴 있는데 이게 빡세네요.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Prado. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Behind 0-2 now.
설마 이게
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of
웬만해서는
the series.
이제 직구가 아니면은 높게 던지지 않는데 이번에는 간만에 이제 높게 스플리터를 던졌더니 통하고 있습니다.
Anderson Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Here we go, boys.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
자, MJ 메르딘데스.
Stepping in now, MJ Melendez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job
Yeah.
not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
3-2, full count. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he's got
Okay.
himself another one as he picks up strikeout
좋습니다.
number 9
이게
here, and the side is retired.
쓰리볼 상태에서
They
예,
won't make a dent
연속해서
in a 6-0
스트라이크 잡아내면서
deficit.
자, 삼진 잡아냅니다. 예. 자, 이렇게 해서 4회까지 진행 동안에 6대0 예, 크게 앞서가고 있고요. 좋아. 아니, 진작 이런 일이 됐어. 이게
He
참.
leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here's another 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the
스라이더가
first down.
근데 정말 이제
So another
상대방에게 좀 위협적이긴
exceptional
합니다.
effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout
자,
working
뭐
here.
이제 평균
As
자책
we'll show you the
같은
league
경우에는 뭐
ERA leaders. And as
거의
you
뭐
can see there, he
1점대,
currently leads the
거의
AL in
0점대
that
방어이라서
Jason
거의
Guzman
뭐
will
독보적이라 할
stand
수
in for the
있고요.
second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
0-2.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check
자,
out the
미네소타
league
트윈스
leaderboard for
팀
team
방어를 자체도
ERA. And you can see
이게
that this
1점대
staff currently
방어이래요.
leads
예,
the AL in that
거의
category.
자, 이게 아메리칸 리그에서도 이제 거의 미네소타 트윈스
Stepping into
예,
the
한
box,
팀만
John
이제
Torres
1점대
will
방어를
attempt to
치고
put the ball in
있습니다.
play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here. Hey, we got 2.
Here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Torres, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
이렇게 해서
Barreto brings it in.
5회까지
Throw on to
자,
first gets him
이렇게
and the side is retired.
이닝을 소화하면서
Royals go down
자,
1,
이렇게
2,
해서
3.
수비 투수
They trail in
요건은
this
예,
one
같이
11 to
넣습니다.
nothing.
예, 정말 이 상황에서 그냥 퇴근시켜주면 좋겠네. 예, 감독님. 예.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Drew Jackson. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Brennan Davis.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bases are empty, one man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
자, 타워가 느려서, 네, 타워가 느려서 이제 좀 그랬습니다만, 자, 카운트 잘 잡아내고 있고.
First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, 2 down here.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
자, 이렇게 해서 이번 경기 13개 삼진, 13번째 삼진 잡아내고 있고, 자, 6회까지 무실점으로 막아내면서 점수는 11대 0입니다. 자, 2015년에 우승했었던 캔자스시티 로얄스, 실제로 우승했었습니다.
Settling in now, Nick Pratto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Anderson Miller.
Now batting.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off.
Plays it 1 here.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
자, 이렇게 해서 스프리터로 저 10개의 아웃 카운트 잡아내기 미션을 성공합니다.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
또 부모님들께 또 정보 싸움하시네.
At this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an air. Striding into the box, Andrew Bechtold. We're in the 8th now, and
자, 혹시라도 이제 주변에 소음이 나신다면 양해 부탁드리겠습니다.
He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
2 strikes.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, we got no outs.
Nope. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
아이고, 이렇게 또 재우가 이렇게 흔들리네.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Jason Guzman. As with one away, he can't make contact on
자,
the first
8번
pitch.
타자
It's
이제
strike
제이슨
one. He's
구주만이고요.
working on a 1 for
예,
2
이번
game so
경기
far.
2타수 1안타 기록했습니다.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Stays alive, still 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barreto fields cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
자, 이렇게 해서 투아웃 8회에 투아웃 잡는 동안 투구수 109를 채웠고요.
Stepping into the
자,
box,
이제
John
다음부터는
Torres. Only
구번타자
4
좋은
outs remaining for
프레스였고,
them to try and rally back in this one.
Torres.
Ready with the
이번
first pitch.
경기에서는
Here it comes.
2타수 무안타.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is foul right side. And another one.
자,
Strikeout
높게
number
직구 유인구
17 in the
던지면서
ball game
3,
as he
4회에서
keeps racking
8회
them up. This
마무리
one pretty
짓고,
well
자,
in the bag.
과연 이제
Ninth inning
9회도
coming up. The Twins are in front,
마운드에
11 to
올라설지
nothing.
기다려 보겠습니다. 역시
Ready for another
올라오는구나.
chance. Drew Jackson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to
이제는
get shut
거의
out.
이제
And over the
체력이
course
좀
of
많이
the season, it's bound to happen a few times.
체력 이제
They've just
오버롤이
been
좀 되기
overmatched by
때문에
good pitching.
이게 9회도 투구수가 많아도
Fastball here,
100%가
not
넘어가도
close, and it's 1-1
올라오는
now.
모습을 볼 수가 있습니다.
And he
하기는
takes a
점
called
차이도 많이
strike
나기
2.
때문에
Well, he's done a
충분히
real nice job
뭐
with that breaking ball in this
여유롭게
start. That's not the
완봉승을
first time
또
he's locked a guy up with
하라고
it.
할 수
Line
있고요.
towards center field. And that'll make him
다만
1
이렇게
for 4
팔을
in this
맞으면 안
one.
되는데.
So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
자, 9경기
Yeah,
안타를
Matty B,
쳐
you see that wry
치네요.
smile of
예,
him
조
coming out of the
잭슨.
box right there. He
예.
knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my
야,
last AB. He comes through with a clutch.
A
갑자기 또
leaping
왜
try, but
이러냐,
it's
또.
out of his reach and
감독님
into
이제
the
기세세요.
outfield. And they've really got something going here.
아,
Runners
이게
at second and
좀
third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
자,
In now, Yordan
무사히
Alvarez.
3루 상황에서
And he'll stay
이제
with it
피가
here
안
as he puts
돼서
the squeeze on it for out
지금
number 1.
예, 아웃카운트 하나 얻어냈고요. 자,
And
이게
now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Nick Prato. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a
감독님,
late
아무리
swing and a
이기고
miss,
따지만
strike 2.
Hey,
이거는
there's a ton of
폭사라고요.
reasons I
폭사.
could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But
아,
I think
잠깐만,
this
또,
is the biggest
야,
one.
또 파울
His
플라이하고.
ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see
야,
how he works
이걸
out of this.
이걸 이렇게
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Anderson Miller. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Miller.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the
자, 공을
Twins
흘리긴
have come
흘렸습니다만
back to
그래도
even up
이제
this 4-game
아웃카운트
series at a game
잡아내면서
apiece as
야,
this one
무사히
is over.
3루의
Yeah, and we
상황에서
knew he was in a
자,
groove
실점
for the first
없이
inning,
예,
and he just
마무리합니다.
kept this thing rolling
예.
and rolling and rolling. They
자,
couldn't
이렇게
get
해서
anything
11대
going
0으로
against him. A dominant
이기게
performance
됐고요.
with a complete game shutout.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The
자, 이번
Minnesota
방송에서
Twins
첫 번째
posted a 3-run
수비수
first
선수가
to
됩니다.
propel them to the win. Lee earns his 8th victory of the season and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Brady Singer struggled and gets the
자,
loss after giving up
미네소타
6
트윈스
earned. So that's a wrap
자,
here
17개
tonight.
안타.
For Mark DeRosa,
오,
Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The
감동적이네.
Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
A check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring.
잠깐만, 뭐라고? 클로즈? 크로스? 뭐야? 마무리 투수라는 건가?
The player has decided he might like a role change.
잠깐만, 마무리 투수 갈까 말까? 아, 잠깐만. 아니, 마무리 투수. 아, 마무리 투수를 가야 되나 말아야 되나? do it. 마무리 투수 가자. 자, 마무리 투수로 전향이 됐습니다. 예. 자, 이렇게 하면 말이 달라지지.
Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
자, 이렇게 갑작스럽게 마무리 투수가 됩니다. 아마 방어율도 그렇고, 예, 삼진도 잘 잡아내기 때문에 아마 그런 것 같습니다. 자, 이게
Stepping in for the Jays, Harvey Adler.
이제
over four
좀
with a strikeout
경기
thus far.
진행에 가속도가 붙겠습니다. 예.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Line
자,
hard.
토론토 블루제이스와의 경기에서 예, 첫 마무리 투수, 예, 첫 마무리 투수로서 이제 마음적으로 하고요. 자, 하비 아들러 선수부터 예,
Into the
그
windup. Here comes the
첫 번째
0-1.
상대를 하겠습니다. 예. 자, 이번 경기 4타수 무안타.
And it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch
왜
was
이게
right on the
볼이야?
flag. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
자, 슬라이더. 아, 이게 안 잡혀.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And this will be fouled away.
아, 너무 끈질긴 거 아니야, 이거?
Another try at 2-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt.
아, 진짜 힘들다.
And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
The designated hitter.
Miguel
자,
Geraldo is in with 2
미국의
away as he
히갈도.
takes a ball 1-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Nope,
No
that's a
offer
ball.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong up there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game
자,
is
이렇게
over.
해서 이게 이번 구회만 19개 투구를 던지면서 마무리 지었고요.
And it's a
자,
4-3
잠시만
finish
이제
in this
클럽하우스로
evening's ball game.
넘어가서요. 예, 잠시만 기다리겠습니다. 예, 잠시만 잠시 좀 님이 너무 말라서 예, 커피 한잔 타고 예, 자리에 다시 오겠습니다. 자, 다시 자리로 돌아왔고요. 예. 어, 그러면은 이제 픽스도, 예, 이거 경기 효과도, 예, 좀 바꿔야 되는데, 예, 잠깐만 어디 갔지? 이건가? 이거로구만. 그 다음에, 이거 좋나? 우선은 이렇게 진행을 해보겠습니다.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
자, 지금 현재 순위가 어떻게 되나요? 자, 40승 15패. 오, 좋습니다. 자, 이렇게 해서, 예. 아, 아주 훌륭해, 훌륭해. 아주 여유로워. 응? 자, 그러면 투수는? 투수는, 아, 발라조비치가, 예, 1선발로 올라가고요. 예. 자, 에두아르도 로드리게즈 선수가, 예, 5선발로 추가가 됐습니다. 이렇게 해서 제가 이제 마무리 투수로 가게 되면서 이렇게 됐네요. 자, 이게 제가 이제 또 이제 선발 중에서, 예, 선발 투수 중에서, 아, 이상호 선수만이 이제 좌투수였기 때문에, 좀 이제, 우투수만 있는, 예, 과부하가 걸렸었는데, 다행히도, 예, 좌투수를, 예, 고용을 했네요. 영입을 했네. 예. 자, 이렇게 해서 또 진행을, 예, 이렇게 되면, 자, 이, 에두아르도 로드리게즈 선수의, 예, 활약이, 중요하게 되겠고요. 좌투수가 이제 유리하기 때문에 선발 중에서. 자, 이렇게 돼서 이제 계속 이어가도록 하겠습니다. 오. 자, 3대3의 상황에서, 예, 마운드 올라가게 되겠고요.
Lee comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. So the Royals batting order
자,
turns
캔자스
over and
시티와의
set to
경기,
go. Bobby
예,
Witt
3대3
Jr. It's
동점을
been a
통해서
2-for-4 effort
자,
for him
9회
so far
마운드에
in the ballgame.
올랐고요.
Hey, it's
자,
never
1번 타자
easy
바비
scoring
윗
runs
주니어
against a
선수부터
closer, but this
등장했습니다.
lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
어,
Throwing to
좋아요.
first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. In now, Brennan Davis.
브레넌
Struggling
데이비스.
so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and no strikes.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, we got one.
Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way,
자,
but he'll barely have to
우익수
move out
플레이어.
there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive
자,
that gets
요르단
caught.
알바레즈
He would
선수,
have represented the
이번
go-ahead run.
경기에서 3단 3안타.
Alvarez.
이게
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
비록 이제
Boy, this guy
세계
comes out
안타가
of the
모두
pen. He
일듯하지만
loves coming in
또
spots like
이제
this, tight situations.
컨디션이 좋습니다.
This is
타격감이.
exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3.
자, 이렇게 해서 9회 말에 득점을 성공하면서 이게 승리 투수가 되게 됐습니다. 자,
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
비록 이제 선발 투수에서 멀어졌지만, 그래서 이제 시간이 지나면 또 사이영 수상 후보에서도 밀려날 수가 있는데, 자, 이제는 그런 성적에는 이제 신경 안 쓰더라도 이제는 팀 우승이 우선이기 때문에 또 그런 것도 있고, 빨리 이제 경기를 이어나가기 때문에 자, 마무리 투수로 이렇게 전향을 했습니다. 또 이제 이상호 선수가 또 현역 때 마무리 투수로도 이제 활약을 했었기 때문에 자, 마무리 투수로서 이제 우승을 못해본
Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 47.
서러움을 풀어보겠습니다.
Next up for Detroit, Isaac Paredes.
자,
Could
구번은
really
아예
use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game
헤드스부터
so far.
선택했고요.
Hey,
자,
not
상대팀은
impossible,
디트로이트
but highly
타이거즈.
improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Solomon Aiken. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and
Oh,
get the
귀여워,
same
귀여워.
result. That's his last at bat right here.
진짜.
Double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Nobody away.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
진짜 깜짝이야.
Apostle backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Rtts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
자,
No
루이스
balls and a
아라이즈.
strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Come on, guys, come on.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
자, 아, 안
And
낚여.
0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches, and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Rtts leads
어제까지
off
거기
first with
던지라고.
1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard
자,
to get
3호
on
타자
top of that
카를로스
good high
코레아
hard
선수.
fastball.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to
3타수
this point.
무안타. 그 다음에 볼넷 있었네요.
Hit back up the middle.
자, 마지막 땅볼 아웃.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Minnesota Twins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Devin Smeltzer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Lee wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 47.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
자, 이번 경기도 이제 디트로이트 타이거즈와의 경기. 자, 이번에는 난타전이었네요. 예, 8대7의 상황이고요. 자, 이번 타자 루이스 아레지 선수부터 상대하겠습니다.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a little pop-up
오케이,
off toward
좋아요.
the third base side. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
자, 카를로스 코레아 선수 이 타수 1안타. 자, 2루타 있었고요. 이 타점이 있었습니다.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lee. Those strikes coming out of the pen
자,
and doesn't
직구
walk a
바깥쪽
lot of batters.
꽉 찬
Boyd, every
스트라이크
manager,
삼진.
pitching coach Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing.
자,
He's gonna
이번에는
throw
클린트
strikes and
프레이지어
not beat himself, and this guy is
상대하겠습니다.
certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The batter. The left
So
fielder.
now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
And he fouls this one off. Last breath for the Tigers. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. And that
오케이,
is going
우스
to
플라이
wrap
아웃.
things up as the
자, 이렇게
catch is
해서
made and
이번
the
경기도
Twins have taken
자,
game 1
이렇게
of
해서
the
세이브
series on
올리고요.
the road as the
3세이브째
ball game
기록하게
is over.
됩니다.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Minnesota Twins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the
pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
자, 이번 경기는 클리블랜드와의 경기. 자, 6대4의 상황에서 9회에 올라오게 됩니다.
Lee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 47.
Striding in for the Indians, number 40. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
자, 오버투자 바비 브래들리 선수부터 상대하겠습니다.
Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
등치가 아주.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound.
좋습니다.
Throw on
수비
first
커버,
for the out, and
서비스
that
부터
is how the
좋았고요.
ninth inning gets underway.
그다음에 6부타자 Rtts. 자, 3타수 1안타, 2타점 기록하고 있습니다, 오늘.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
I got the count.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he looks at a ball.
Think about it.
자,
Game 1 of this
스프리터.
series, they've already had to go deep
자,
into their
들어가자.
bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Got him to go down
자,
swinging
이제
there. Hal
호르의
Ritson
알파로 선수.
retired, and now they're
네.
down to their final out in this
상대이
one.
돼 있고요. 야, 스플리터.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to
자, 그 다음에
perhaps their
카우가 한번
final
던져볼게요.
To see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 47.
In now for Cleveland, Will Benson. He flew out in his last
자,
at bat.
클리블랜드와의 다음
Almost went deep his last
다시
AB. Certainly
이번에는
just missed
2대0이고요.
it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
7타자
and
윌
drive it out of the yard
벤슨부터
this AB.
상대하겠습니다.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise
자,
the hitter's
포크볼
sights.
던져볼까요?
The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch on its way. Austin Hedges is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 2-0 finish today. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the fifth.
자, 이게 지금 팀 분위기가 좋아요. 예. 야, 그래도, 이게 좀 더 벌려야 돼. 예, 좀 더 벌려야 돼. 지금 2위 팀과 이제 10경기 차이인데, 자, 더 벌려야 돼요. 예. 시끄러워. 이러면 안 되는데. 야, 왜 지는 거니?
Lee comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
자, 이번에 시카고 화이트삭스와의 경기고요. 자, 현재 이 팀과의 경기인데, 이번 시카고 화이트삭스와의 3연전 경기에서 두 경기 지금 연패 중입니다. 자, 이 상황에서 3대3인데 여기서 수입을 안돼. 자, 이번 타자 얀디 디아즈.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Two and two.
I got the count. 2-2.
The 2-2.
이게 제구가 왜 안
Every
되니?
base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
자, 3개 잡아내고요. 자, 3호 타자 주한 스토. 이번 경기에 4타수 1안타.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
자, 3호 타자 이한해 선수. 자, 시카고 컵스에 있었다가 이제 시카고 화이트삭스로 이적을 했습니다.
This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Behind 0-2 now.
와, 안 낚이네.
1-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head.
또 특점. 좋아요. 좋다.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
아, 이게 웬 연패인가?
Lee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 47.
자, 18경기 나와서 10승 1패. 예, 5세이브. 예, 평균 자책점 0.45 기록하고 있고요. 자, 1대0의 상황에서 지금 노아웃 무사 1루인데, 예, 3번 타자 니콜라스 카스테라노 선수를 상대로 하고, 예, 교체가 되는 것 같습니다. 예.
From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here.
좋아. 좋아. 번트 실패. 좋습니다.
Time called here as with
자, 이제는 이제는 뭐 대유자까지 예, 부바 톰슨.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana going to strike out victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Lee has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every
자, 5번
manager,
타자
pitching coach, Matty V, they
도밍게즈
love
산타나.
to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not not afraid to attack the strike zone.
야, 이게
Lays off 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
자, 이 타자 아들리
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1.
방망이 돌았다는 판정.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final.
꽉 차게.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out for out number 3.
자, 이렇게 해서 1대0의 아슬아슬한 경기. 잘 승리해냈고요.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
선수
A single run good
간만에
enough to
쓰는 거
do it
보네.
today. 1-0 the final score. Minnesota took.
자, 다시 돌아서 클리브랜드 인디언스와의 경기. 예, 6대3의 상황에서 마운드에 올라섭니다.
Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
자, 이렇게 해서 이번 시즌 100이닝을 던졌고요. 자,
Bottom of the inning now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next.
자,
to
8번
bat.
타자 주릭슨 프로파 선수부터 상대했습니다.
Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
0-1 the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Barreto's got it. And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him
자,
in the
1번 타자
lineup. Jose
윌
Ramirez
벤슨.
filled
예,
that
이번 경기
out.
4타수 2안타인데 자, 1안타 2개에다가 뭐
First delivery
딱히
to him on the way.
타점이나
Will
득점은 이루지
Benson is the
못했습니다.
batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And this ball swung on and
자,
hit to center
중견수
field.
플라이
And this
아웃.
should do it.
예, 시될 것
He's
같고.
got it, and
자,
the
이렇게 해서
Twins have taken game one of
자,
the
계속
series on
이제
the road as the ball game
블론
is
세이브
over.
없이
And tonight's
예,
comes to
진행되고
an end,
있고.
6-3 the final. The Twins, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Lee earns the Lee enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for the bottom of the 10th
자,
here.
이제
Here comes the
10회
first baseman,
연장이네요.
Andrew Vaughn.
예, 시카고 화이트삭스와의 경기. 예, 8대6의 상황.
Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew Vaughn is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
자, 4타수 1안타. 예,
Now the pitch.
홈런 있고, 3타, 그 홈런이 3점 홈런 같은데. 아, 내가 잘못 봤나?
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
자, 브래든
Digging in
비쇼.
and looking for more, Braden Bishop. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that's outside.
Now a swing and a ground
오케이,
ball.
좋습니다.
This should do it. Barreto brings it in. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. Minnesota swung the bats well with.
자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 MLB 더쇼 20 RTTS 로드 투더쇼 상훈 캐오기는 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. 좀 더 나중에는 다음 영상에서는 좀 더 진행이 된 상태에서 포스트 시즌을 함께 할 수 있는 포스트 시즌까지 갈 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다. 자, 오늘 시청해주신 분들께 감사하다는 말씀을 드리면서, 자, 영상을 시청해주신 다시 보기에서도 봐주신 분들께 또 감사드리고, 좋아요와 구독 부탁드린다는 말씀을 드리면서 여기서 방송을 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 네, 모두들 좋은 시간 되세요.